Oh my gosh, this snack takes me back. On May 7th, Venus, our planet of love and relationships, enters the familiar and cozy sign of Cancer. Venus is going to be hanging out here through June 5th. And while Venus is in Cancer, the main thing she really craves is familiarity and closeness. Venus in Cancer craves emotional connection. And yeah, so really what we need to do in the sign of the crab is, the sign of the crab is all about who can I let my guard down? Who do I feel safe around? Because that outside shell is very optional for the sign of Cancer. That shell is doing its thing when it needs to. But when that Cancer crab feels really, really safe and at home, there's a squishy inside that Venus in Cancer wants to share. So while Venus moves through the sign of Cancer, it's going to sort of inspire all of us to seek those connections which make us feel the most at home. So yeah, while Venus was in Gemini, she was hitting everybody up, making friends on the patio, like all over social media, right? Venus in Cancer is like, hey, I want to have like a little picnic with my closest friends, or I want to make dinner for my family this weekend, or I want a girls' weekend with my friends from college, So it's that kind of energy with Venus in Cancer. Like, let's just have like a low-key hangout where we can all let our armor down and be ourselves and have a good time. So yeah, Venus in Cancer also has like a penchant for nostalgia. So especially those people that you have really, really deep roots with, let's go down memory lane. Hey, remember this, remember that. Let's look at some photos, bust out the family videos, that kind of thing is what Venus in Cancer is down for, but also making new memories. Venus in Cancer is really important this time around in 2023 because she's sort of serving as a salve for Mars. So wherever you have Cancer in your birth chart, Mars has been there tearing it up. And yeah, especially if it's an angular house, then you've been really feeling it. It's been probably feeling a little bit prickly for you. So Venus is here to kind of smooth things over and bring the sweetness, bring the honey, bring the foot soak bath, and yeah, just make it all better. Make some soul food. I think Venus in Cancer is soul food for sure. So making those recipes and treating yourself to those forms of nourishment, which really replenish you on like a soul level. So think about what you like to do for yourself when you stay home from work for a day, or you just like need a down day. What are the things and remedies and rituals that you do for yourself that make you feel like really snug and cared for? So those are some things that you want to think about with this transit. Make space for closeness, make space for intimacy, make space for emotional connection. Something pretty cool that's going on with Venus in Cancer is pay attention to May 12th, because on May 12th, Venus in Cancer forms a trine with Saturn in Pisces. We have not seen that aspect yet. And also there's a sextile with Mercury in Taurus. So what I really think about, and I think Mercury's slowing down to station at that time. Yeah, Mercury stations direct 2 days later. So what I think about with this aspect is full body listening. So really just holding space, because I think Venus in Cancer trine Saturn and Pisces is like really moody, really emotional. Like when I talk about guards and shell and armor, let it down, let it down. Saturn in Pisces is sort of like this melancholy energy that I've been experiencing and feeling into. And this can be like a really important time of holding space for one another, but also cultivating a scenery, like an amphitheater of music or movies or some of those modalities that help us feel into whatever it is that we're feeling and express it and find outlets for it. So it doesn't have to be necessarily verbal, but how can I sort of hold space for what I'm feeling or create a container for what I'm feeling? But Mercury slowing down in Taurus can be a really good listener. And yeah, definitely like a very receptive container and opportunity for a lot of outlet, release, and also repair. So hold that in mind for May 12th with this aspect. That's sort of one of the high key moments of Venus in Cancer. And also, we don't have that Pluto opposition, which is really fantastic. So that's something else to look forward to with Venus in Cancer. And I hope this transit is really nourishing for you and really beautiful in all the ways. And that was your astrology shot of the day. Bye. Thanks for tuning in with me today. For more astrology in your world, you can connect with me on all platforms at Astro Catherine. You can also book your reading with me at catherineurban.com. And hey, you may also want to join Cauldron, my monthly astrology meetup.